Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. It's not my ministry. Hey, what's going on? I am shooting live today from my bedroom. Proof that it is my bedroom. My shoes. My dress. Good morning. I am on spring break. No children will interrupt us today. It's me, the LadyDiva Shay, on this beautiful April morning of my spring break. Thank ya! I'm so excited that I don't have any children to teach. I don't have any papers to grade. All I have is an 8-page paper from a grad school class, but don't, you know. I'm grateful. I'm grateful because, this is a long time coming for me in grad school. So anyway, how are you? Forgive my attire, but then again, don't forgive it. I threw on some pearls and some earrings and a little gloss for you this morning because I didn't want you to be offended by my head scarf. And I got on my Howard University attire because I'm at home and I'm just kicking it. So anyway, it has been a very crazy week, productive, beautiful, fabulous time. One step closer to being who I want to be. I'm sure you're one step closer to being who you desire to be. And I think that during this week, something that I've learned is that you must have a vision for your liberated future. You have to have a vision of it. And I was telling my girls this in Lady Diva, but I myself had a very hard time seeing myself in the future. And this week, through these videos, through just, I guess, people hearing about the book, but not only that, just being on my face, being on my knees before the Father, I begin to see clearly me. And that's so dope because sometimes in life, when you've experienced things, you see yourself through the lens of other people and their opinions. But it is so liberating when you begin to see yourself through God's lens and then through your own lens. And I can say confidently today that I think I'm pretty fly. Like, I think I'm a fly chick. And not because I'm all cute and not because I got these earrings on and, I got these boots. No, it has absolutely nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with being Shay from West Philly, who has a great mama and a beautiful grandmother and students who are her soulmates. And so it's just, I'm on a fabulous journey, and I'm so glad that you are coming along with me on this journey. So what do I want to talk about today? I asked the Lord. I was driving in the car prior to coming in and shooting a video, and I was like, what do you want me to talk about today with the people? What do the people need? I go through that, and what I keep feeling is, do y'all remember that poem by Tupac, The Rose That Grew Out of Concrete? See, that's only for the Tupac lovers. That's only if you bought the poetry book. You see what I'm saying? It goes beyond the rap. He's a poet. Anyway, so he has this poem, The Rose That Grew from Concrete. And I don't know why this poem keeps popping up in my life. And I realized that I was the rose that grew from concrete. And not so much because I'm from West Philly and because of some of the things I experienced, but because sometimes, because of your experiences, you become hardened. I ain't lying. You become hard. You literally become hard, yet for some reason, from this hard concrete, a beautiful rose sprung forth. And that's me, and that's you. And I was praying the other day in Bible study because it's my desire to no longer grow out of concrete. It's my desire for God to take a supernatural drill and drill the concrete until it's rubble, and then let the rain come so that millions of roses can spring forth from fertile soil. That's my prayer. But as I was praying for me, and I'm like, God, get the drill, God, do it. This is what I'm doing in prayer. I begin to see so many roses pop up out of concrete all around me. And I said, whoa, So I'm not alone in this thing. I want to encourage you today to begin to ask God to soften your heart. Now I know somebody's going to automatically shut the computer down. And it's fine, I'll catch you next week. But there's someone out there who knows they've been hardened. They look soft, but it's in those difficult times when you have to feel and when you are challenged to feel that you can't anymore. And that's something that I noticed, that I have been through so much, especially in the past 3 years, dear God, that I was this elegant woman outwardly, but inwardly I was hard. Almost like ice cold. I got this ice back where my heart used to be. See what I'm saying? That's a real song. He was on to something. Cold, baby. Cold, hardened, but still a rose. How? And I'm going to tell you how. Because we've learned to bury. We've learned to bury and bury things so deeply that when it's time to touch them, we can't feel anymore. When it's time to get real about things, we can't do it anymore because we've practiced hiding it for so long. Now, how can hurt hide? For me, it hid behind anger. If someone asked me a question, I would scream at them. Like, there were times my mother would be like, why are you getting so angry? I just asked you to get the orange juice. It's not that serious. Gosh, I literally am like reliving some of this stuff. We have hid our hurts behind things. And in this season, I believe that we are going to get stripped. Now, I've been stripped down, honey. But I believe in this season, we're going to continue to get stripped. And my prayer for you is that you challenge yourself to dig. Challenge yourself and challenge God to help you. Because I did it. I came home, hit my knees, and was like, God, I need you to help me feel again. Help me feel. I want to feel what's real. I know I look like this, and I know when I wear my pearls and I put on my pumps and a skirt, people think I'm elegant and they think I'm soft. And I am elegant and soft outwardly, but I want an internal work to be done in me. I don't want to be hard anymore. I know I've experienced some things, but God, if I'm hard with other people, then I must be hard with you. And see, we don't ever want to get to the point where we are hard to the Father. We don't want that. We don't ever want to get to the point where we have a brick wall between us and God. There needs to be a constant flow, constantly. And so when I read the poem by Tupac, The Rose That Grew from Concrete, I immediately related. But today I want to challenge you, all of those who are watching, that we don't have to be the roses that grew from concrete anymore. Okay, maybe we grew from concrete, but I believe that God wants to pick that rose up out of the concrete and place it in his glorious garden. The question is, will you let him? Will you let God in? Will you let people in? Will you allow life to be good to you, although it's been bad before? You can't expect anything to come in when you're closed. And I noticed that a very good friend of mine, who I love deeply, he challenged me. He said, you are hard. Like, you are closed. Look at your arms. You fold your arms. And how do you expect to receive it when you're closed? So I challenge you to open up. And I'm doing my hands like this because I literally believe that being open is more than just saying it. It's everything. I am open. I am willing to receive. And it's difficult and it's hard, especially when you've been through, especially when life has taught you to be cynical. Be open. Be open to new experiences. Be open to love. How do you expect to get your blessing, to get in your next level in life when you from here? Open up your heart. Open up your spirit. It's the time now for receiving. You've sowed a lot. And I believe a lot of us who are hardened, we have sowed. We have served and we have done and we have been like this. Well, when is it going to be my day? Well, when is it going to be my time? This is not a prosperity message. I'm not trying to make you think you about to get $1 million in your bank account because you open up your heart. But I will tell you this. You will be able to receive from God and not material stuff. I'm talking like healing. I'm talking like his love. I'm talking about his acceptance, especially those of us who suffer from the spirit of rejection. When you open yourself up and you challenge yourself to dig deep. I know this ain't no hello, good morning, fabulous message, but this is something that I believe we need. There are a lot of us who are roses that grew from concrete, and it's time for us to allow God to handpick us out of the concrete and put us in his glorious garden where we can flourish, where we can fly. And that's my prayer for you. And that's my prayer, and that's my continued prayer for me. And especially during Holy Week, we know that he got up. He rose again. He didn't stay down in the tomb, baby. He got up. So you have to get up. Like father, like daughter. Like father, like son. It's time for us to get up. And it's time for us to allow him to enter in. And not just him, but good people. There are good people. Everybody don't want to hurt you. I'm trying to tell you. I had one of my lady divas tell me that. Mother, sister, everybody don't want to hurt you. I know. But see, when you got that concrete mentality, you will think everybody's out to get you. You'll have your shoe like this. What? Don't hurt me. Drop the weapons. Drop your weapons. Put your hands up and surrender. Because I believe that God is trying to get some things to you, but you are in your own way. Don't be mad at me. I'm trying to tell you. I just want you to know that this is what I feel. And I could be wrong, but how can he get to you when you got a brick wall up? Have y'all seen the Women of Brewster Place? Oh, it's so old school with my mentor, Miss Oprah Winfrey. And they literally took the bricks down. They had pipes. Some of them was taking the brick down with their bare hands. Oh, removing this brick wall in your life is